take them to the crusher, they're going to give you anywhere from $220 to $320 for the car. Make sure you take the Cadillac converter off, battery out, and the rims and tires. That's going to get you another $200. So the Cadillac converter, the rims, the tires, and the battery. That'll get you $400 plus for crushing the car. So you're going to end up with $500 to $600 profit off you just asking somebody, can you buy a car that's been in their yard looking ugly for over a year or years? It's on. Give you some game on how to get some paper. Take $100.
So apparently the new Buff
I said no copping no goddamn $100, man. Get the fuck on. What that shit look like?
That's one. Oh my god. That's two. Oh my goodness. That's three. This thing has
You gotta get them cars in your yard that you know don't work. Been there sitting there over 5-10 years.
Man, still ain't gonna let that bitch go for $100.
I fuck with that little shit right there, Reese.
Like this song.
Oh my, I fuck with that.
Black truck, our president.
Who the fuck wrong? In the celebrate.
Come to the hot tub. What y'all trying to give me? You trying to make me use my nunchuck? Yeah. Not these. Like drink see what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a nice person and then.
A live look at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. A top 5 showdown is in store, and you can set the tone and set the pace for what your season is going to be like by winning a game like this early. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Kansas State Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential.
The starting quarterback hurt, bro.
Give their backup all of the reps with the number 1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game.
Yeah, what you scared on now?
Holly, we'll see how they adjust.
What?
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
I did what? Yeah, nah, you away. Yeah, I need to watch my play. And I came you last time. Oh, you're all right. I ain't even know. I wasn't looking at my phone. Hell no.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to establish the run.
Get your ass shoot.
In his tracks, he got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Crazy for. Man.
kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw.
I threw the ball like a motherfucker.
He's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Come on, you won.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch at the 35. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This is what we expected.
What the fuck? Hold on for the ball. Hold on. Let me see my camera. All right. Oh, that shit had me.
Hand it to the back.
That shit had me close as hell.
Give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Big picture, guys. This certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead.
No, hold on. We did it again. Hold on.
Like this one early.
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top 5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game.
Punt, and he's got room. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
What it?
And way to be creative.
You ain't did shit, bro.
Really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
They'll run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
AJ don't know what he's doing.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
He finna pad the ball, nigga. Oh, having to pad the ball.
Just feeds the running back.
We on that shit.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space.
I put them nigga there.
Fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Right at the line.
Get your hand, nigga. Sit down. Get 3 or get shit, man.
It did not work against this
he pulled the fumble. Talking about that nigga hard to keep that nigga out the 2nd level, man. Fuck that nigga.
Situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can.
You are not running that ball.
Defense making a play.
No movement from the field goal unit.
Man, we
the
press.
Offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. And he's not even close to the line to
I know he will.
The defense makes the stop.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball throw.
So yeah, he on the sideline now.
Makes the tackle and gets the big 4th down stop.
On the move at the 30. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Yeah.
Man,
this ain't the same team, nigga.
Like quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target. And
I should have kept going outside. I should have kept going outside.
RPO looks so smooth and so effortless.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Right side, it's Lovett. Bring him down.
really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets.
I shook your ass.
Those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying.
Yeah, we got in the school.
And it'll bring up fourth down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Keep that big to your ass.
They booted away on fourth down. Not a lot of room to field this one.
Yeah, they don't see it.
Down and good coverage that time by the special team.
That's right to keep that big farther than that, though. Get up.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense,
right, we got them BB, you know.
Critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. From the gun, the running back has
Get him.
Hit and dropped.
He ain't getting to no second level.
It'll be a loss of 6.
Yeah.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Oh, he caught that shit.
Turning it on. The 20. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him.
I should have had one and try to knock that bit down. I tried to kill that off.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bama!
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly what he had to get 6.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
I did that. Come on. I'm gonna have them dog though in a minute. You see, it don't take me long to get my team right.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in.
Ain't moving around. You cheated. Your way to Alabama.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this.
Second down, gonna throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down and run. Looking for room at the 40. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. That's caught. It's Paul. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Finds his man on the RPO. He's loose. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, 1st and goal.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to
I should have tried to steal for him.
Beautiful completion deep for the offense. That should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Where are you going to lead it?
He'll pull it on the read. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football. Making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? From the gun, looking for a man. That's got it. And they will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Fielded in the end zone. It's Maldonado. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quick give. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Trying to beat the D deep.
Knock it out.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. And the ball.
But ain't no way this nigga kissing that shit, bro.
Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And I don't think you can.
Bro, you just be getting like weird ass shit, bro.
Possibly can, Palmer. I don't think you had the arm for this guy because that dude can fly, just throw it up down the field like he does right there, and he just goes and gets it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't have to overthink it, right?
That shit how my nigga dropped the ball.
Run in a straight line, run by everybody, and make a big play down the field. That was just an easy fly route for the fastest player on the field, and then he makes the defense.
You used that, you ain't used that shit.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Finds his big tight end.
Hey, man.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires on the move. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, drop that hole right in the bucket.
That shot down the
God damn.
But you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So keep taking deep shots down the field.
They were all over it. Clock ticks down. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Big hit.
My nigga dropped the ball, though.
And it'll force him into a fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They kick it away on fourth down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under.
I don't need to call that bitch, bro. I ain't supposed to catch that bitch.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
You can pay that bitch. That run shit dead.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next.
Can't do nothing but throw the ball deep. That's all you can do.
They have to do a lot better job
getting that. You getting that shit though? Yeah, you getting that? Yeah, I'm like.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
That was my whole.
25. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's
they do 41 of the day.
It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Finally corral, but not before. He picks up the first down. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Snap on first down, wants to throw.
Pick the ball, bro.
We're taking a shot there.
Pick the ball out, man.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
On, you ain't.
Looking for running room. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Turns it upfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
Wow. I'm going to run right home.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback.
I don't know what play you talking about. I'm going to run right home.
No
Squirrel.
reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective.
There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Maldonado. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a
He just looked like that, bro. He wasn't going nowhere.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
I'll come down every time. That shit dead, bro. Just throw that bit deep. That's all you can do, bro. That's all you gonna be able to do is throw the ball deep, bro. Man, that's all you gonna be able to do is throw the ball deep on me. That's how you score every time. Throwing that bit deep. The other shit ain't gonna work, bro. I keep telling you. All right.
This time they'll throw it. He lost it high.
And we gonna get this one, nigga. And we get this one.
Intercepted. Big play. Stop.
Yeah, I ain't a nigga to play with.
But he still gives his team the ball at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37.
Yeah, I ain't nigga to play with. You know that.
Move the tight end. Trying to establish the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first.
I got a minute and 15. You don't think I can score in a minute and 15?
Calling easy. Every single call on that sheet.
Bro, I can't, bro. Run that bit down your throat, bro.
Trying to make magic with his
Run that bit down your throat.
That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down.
We ain't worried about that.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field.
Nigga, we want our smoke and we ain't ducking shit.
The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
We ain't ducking shit, nigga.
Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
And this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Plows his way ahead. Hard running there.
He ain't there.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down.
All right, you ain't got no use, dude.
The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. The throw.
This nigga dropped the ball, man.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are.
Wide open, drop the fucking ball, bro.
He was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Makes a grab. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Got him on the RPO. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Timeout taken here. Second one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tight end now in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Extending the play. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash.
Yeah, you nigga.
Would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll
you would admit that.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a look at Ohio State in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Buckeyes getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football.
Direct snap.
Man, ain't no motherfucking way, man.
The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Alabama.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks.
How that shit keep doing that stupid ass shit, bro?
When they have the football out in space, their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there.
I'm picking the play with everybody back.
Guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Yeah, I don't get that shit.
Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to the ground game on the left.
Just hit the outside.
He is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down.
Oh, my God, bro.
In the second half.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes that when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
I should have been through it to him.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks
can't
up
fault
the
my
first
tight
down,
end.
and the gamble pays off.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical day.
God, didn't got no.
Almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
I only be hitting that bit.
Run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just.
How did they ain't got no change of direction, dude?
Tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want him to be physical.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Rush right in his face. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Makes a deep grab. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown tie. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marshall. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Slings it downfield. Got a wide-open receiver. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Hand it to the back. Crosses to 45. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Tells to run, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch.
Then he dropped the ball, man.
You got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Fourth inning.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. On the return. He gets a block. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back.
The run shit dead, but you can't do nothing but throw the ball.
Guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Alabama pushing the
Come on, you can't. That's all you can do.
Getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Back to pass on second down. Reels it in. And they knock him down, but he got past
the only thing you do right there.
Yeah, great job by the QB.
When I start stopping this,
where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the
first down. Right.
On 1st and 10 from the 38.
Yeah.
It's a draw. Breaks into the open. Enough to move the chains. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards.
I let you do that.
It is enough for a first down.
Great timing on the draw play, too, by the coaching staff. It's a down and distance where the defense thinks it might be pass, so you hit him with the draw and get a big gain.
Wants to throw on first. Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that didn't look like it was the right.
I know how to stop that shit now,
dude. You gotta be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Back has it. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
Yeah, and it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third
and short. They've
got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on third down.
Yeah, that's what I would do right there. Look,
and I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even
if
they don't get big
and you would have fumbled.
Body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The draw draws nothing except
I told that running shit dead.
He stopped immediately. As they get set to
man, you can't do nothing but throw the ball on me, bro.
The end of the quarter.
Come on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete and will change ends of the field now. And as we head for the fourth period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And as we get ready to start the fourth quarter, they'll open with a field goal attempt. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, shit.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25.
Yeah. I'm gonna get more than that. That cause you scared of me for real. You know I'll come back.
The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin. Makes the grab in their space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
Well, and I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's what quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
RPO complete, and he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be first down for Kansas State.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Come on, post go. It might running back, bro. He ain't ready yet. I went here in the button. Oh, God, I went here all 2 right there.
Friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Lets it fly. Out wide left, it's awesome. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Yeah, no, he coming out of the game in real life.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
Get your little ass off.
Finds a soft spot. Does not get there. Boy, they stopped him just short of the goal line and kept him from getting the 2. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Get that bitch, boy.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, 4th quarter. Got to make it happen.
Nigga, we'll come back and win this hoe.
Comes through. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out wide right, it's Awesome. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
How the fuck I'm lagging, man? Come on.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side, it's Marshall. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They're all over it.
Catch the ball. Y'all niggas goddamn dropping my motherfucking ball, man.
Sure that ball comes loose. And I got to
hit.
Use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward when that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Off play action on 1st down.
What the fuck? Man, oh God, my shit just glitched, bitch.
Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and
oh, God, nigga.
Be in business.
My shit lag. I'm gonna send that shit to you. Oh God. My shit still doing that shit, bitch. Yeah, team. But I can't even pick a play, bitch. Oh God.
Lining up in the Wildcat.
Shut your head up, man. You pick that shit so fast.
Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
I was just finna score on your ass, bro. I ain't even supposed to throw no pick.
But I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short.
Throw it to 12. You see me right here.
They'll give it to Brown. Oh, he's got some space.
My shit glitching, dude.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort.
That shit ain't doing that.
You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
It'll be a first down from
You
the
sweet for real, bro. You ain't got nothing but the deep ball, bro. Watch how I get them dogs. I get them motherfucking cornerbacks in their home.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. Could be an alley. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity.
Bro, I ain't even pick my play no more.
No mystery.
You do that now, it's over with.
Run the ball, you know it's coming.
When that shit just fucked up and glitched out, on God. This shit made me throw the ball over there. No, another one, I was on the way back.
Pulls it, looking for a crease.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage. QB making good decisions.
Yeah, I can't run the ball for real. When I pick that shit.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Drives inside.
Yeah, I can't run shit. And I really want to start that shit.
That is it. It'll be 4th down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one.
I tried to beat his ass the other way.
And they roll the dice on 4th down and they keep the drive alive.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the 1st down, and now Palmer just watching it go.
That's the first one them niggas dropped.
Yeah, listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. There he goes. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You know I know how to do the onside kick, don't you?
Defensive score.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at an opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house. Right at the point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
I'm getting it. Man, he throwing the ball backwards, bro.
Just couldn't get it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
They throwing the ball backwards.
Back to within 7, but the lead will stay right where it is. That's why they call them the hands team.
I ain't supposed to kick that bitch at him. That bitch supposed to win that the other thing. Don't take a knee and get out of here, man.
Expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes that Alabama offense. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
But you ain't been. All right.
Here and just run the football. Bleed
Throw that bit deep if you want to.
He's going for it all. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit concerned. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit concerned. Possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Rashad Downs going up top. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
If that for a nigga was fast.
That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43.
I should have kicked the field goal.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've
had a lot of
success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Look out! Snags it. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off like they're in these games because they're competitive, great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, VA Sports College Football.
Yep. I'm hoop. Man, what you say? Finna get on up out of here. Don't run one with me. We on Call of Duty, child. This is a little team right here. Hey, yeah. I'm trying to see 16, 17. Oh, thought it was over with. I just came back. I'm in the wreck. JG. Hey, he playing out just the account. You heard me, B?